Winter has come to Germany and the Advent. You might know that we Germans call the last 4 weeks before Christmas the Advent or Adventszeit, the Advent time. There are a lot of traditions surrounding this time. Most people look forward to going to the Christmas markets and drinking a lot of Glühwein. But it is also essential to have an Advent wreath. A wreath decorated with 4 candles, and the 4 last Sundays before Christmas you can light 1 candle each week. Since I make my Advent wreath myself each year, I thought in this week's video we could just make an Advent wreath together. So grab yourself a hot beverage of your choice and let's make an Advent wreath. If you want to make an Advent wreath, first of all you're going to need some fir branches. In general, spruce would work as well, but the fir branches are softer, the spruce branches are much more prickly, so you definitely want to go with fir if you can. Then you obviously need some candles, you need some decorations. I like pine cones because they are natural and they are so lovely. Then you need some wire. You need a cutter for the branches. You need some little plates where you can put the candles on. And you need one of these rings. Now, strictly speaking, you don't need exactly this thing here. It's just what I have. You can use anything that is ring-shaped and relatively sturdy, so you can use it sort of as a mold for the Advent wreath. I bought an Advent wreath a few years ago from a shop, and this was inside, so I just keep using it now. It's definitely a nice way to recycle it. First of all, you want to make sure the branches have the right size. This here is about perfect. You don't want them to be too big, you don't want them to be too small. Easy enough to put around the ring, but not small enough that you need a lot of wire. So this is actually pretty good. We'll start with all of this and see how it goes. So you take the ring, you take some of the branches, put them on the ring, try to hold them, and then you take the wire and you use it to make sure that they stay in place, okay? It's of course best if you use green wire because then you don't really see it. And the wire I also recycled from last year. Then you take some more branches and you put them over the wire, okay? Sorry, you can't see that. You put the new branches exactly where the wire is, so you can't actually see the rest of the wire. And then you go across that again. Keep it in place. And you keep doing that until the whole ring is covered. Okay, so now we already have sort of a covered ring, we have a wreath. Now it still looks very bushy, so now it's time to tame it and maybe fill in some of the gaps. What do you say? I think this looks pretty good. And keep in mind, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like at the bottom, you don't need any branches at all, because you keep it on a plate so you don't see like the other side. So it just needs to look good from above, okay? And I think this looks pretty good. But of course you always feel like, no, I need to put a little bit more wire around it. No, you don't. You don't. Now we have the wreath, and now we need to make sure that the candles stay securely on the wreath. Very important. We need these little metal plates, and we need these little metal thingy-majiggies, also kind of a wire construction. And what we do is we carve out a little hole down here so that this metal thingy-majiggy stays in there. And then we put the metal thingy-majiggy through the plate, and then you can use the wire down here to make it stick in the wreath. So I very unceremoniously just use this branch cutter to carve out a little hole. What you can also do is heat up these metal thingies a little bit with a lighter. And then they're hot and they melt the wax in the candle, and then they stick a little bit better. That's of course nothing you want to do with your kids, okay? You have to do it for yourself, and be careful because the wire of course gets hot. So only for the grown-ups. The metal thingy is in the candle is on the plate, and we put the plate with the metal thingy into the wreath, and there you go. Quite secure. Not 100% secure, don't throw it through the room, okay? Just keep it on a plate in the middle of a table and it should be relatively safe. But I feel like I still have to say, never leave candles unattended, ladies and gentlemen. It's very dangerous. Of course you know that, but I'll keep reminding you, okay? Candles are all attached. They are not super secure, okay? You could also glue them to the little metal plates. I don't do that because I want to reuse these plates next year, and then the glue is always a bit of a hassle. But of course, if you want to make it super secure, use glue. I like my Advent wreath to be relatively simple, so I just want to have the wreath and some candles, and then I usually put these pine cones in here. I just think that looks cute. But of course you could put a lot of other things onto the Advent wreath. Some baubles, some ribbons. For me, it's a very, very simple thing. Just this. And now you get yourself a cup of tea and stare into the flames. That's mandatory. You can't not do it. You have to do it. Be safe with the fire, but stare into the flames. As you could see, it's really not that difficult. And if I can do it, you can do it too. Of course, you can buy an Advent wreath anywhere, and you might just pay 15 or 20 euros for it, but I think it's nice to make it yourself. It's nice to take the time and sit down and just, DIY a little bit. In general, I like the 4 weeks before Christmas very much. I enjoy the Christmas markets. I enjoy the lights everywhere, the candles, and that everything seems to slow down a little bit. I mean, it gets dark by 4:30 here, and afterwards I always feel, the day is over. So it's kind of nice that you spend more time at home and that everything is a bit more quiet. I hope it's the same for you. I hope you're not too stressed out by the upcoming holidays and that you can enjoy a little bit of quiet time yourself. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to give me one of these. Maybe comment, subscribe to my channel, or hype this video. It's a new thing nowadays. You can try that too. Thank you again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.